Welcome to Young Arena here in Waterloo, Iowa. With me here doing play-by-play tonight, Dave Volanek. I think we've got some of our issues worked out, hopefully, with the stream, with the hiccups in the internet connection. It came back there late in that JV game, Dave, and looked a lot better than the first couple periods. Just a quick recap, JV winning that first contest 5-1. I'm sure you'll see a different Waterloo team tomorrow. Good for them. We're moving on to varsity. Waterloo had their senior night. Nice, short and sweet. I think they had 6 seniors. That's why we're delayed, but we'll be getting underway shortly. Warm-up's finished. We'll be coming out to do starting lineups and national anthem here shortly. Again, with me play-by-play tonight, Dave Volnick, and I'm Michael Hughes, adding in color and production, along with Melinda Parr on camera and Kathy Hughes helping with production setup. Dave, anything to mention about tonight's contest?
Well, I hope the varsity comes out and plays with some fire. I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't real impressed with what I saw during warm-ups. They were a little sluggish. I hope they're saving some fire for after the puck drop.
No, absolutely. You know, that's what coaches always watch warm-ups to see what they're going to get. And I know Coach V, he does the same thing. He's like, warm-ups don't look healthy. You know, they look a little sluggish. They look a little tired. You're probably going to get that in at least the first 10 minutes of this game. And you know that the Waterloo Warriors, that's not a team you can come out sluggish against or take the first 10 minutes off. So hopefully the boys are ready to roll and the coaches get these guys ready to come out here and light a fire under them.
Well, the varsity team for Omaha, at least this season, has had several games where they've played comeback. They've been successful in several games coming back from a deficit. But again, with the strength of the Warriors varsity team, you don't want to get down a couple goals to these guys. You want to go out there and draw first blood if you can, or at least skate to a draw until you can get your sea legs underneath you and start pushing back. Absolutely, and the Waterloo Warriors have been without their starting goaltender for almost about a month, maybe. You know, their other goaltenders, Marchese, I think Davis, they've both filled in nicely, but nothing like having your starter back in the lineup. Jason Rasty, he's a good goaltender, and I guess my only hope is that this is, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is going to be his second contest since he's come back. So
correct.
Maybe he doesn't have all the rust knocked off.
Yeah, well, we can hope a little bit. Yeah. They played Cedar Rapids Thursday night. I know it was 1-1 midway through the second period, but obviously during that time Waterloo was out shooting Cedar Rapids pretty heavily. I don't know the final shots, but I think it was like almost a 2, maybe 3-to-1 ratio. So might have been like 49-17, something like that. Not quite a 3-to-1, but it was in that range, 2.5-to-1. So they picked it up and they dominated that game. But you know what? That's why you play the game of hockey on the ice, right?
That's right. May look one way on paper, but once you get out there and start putting the puck on your stick, things could turn out a lot differently.
Well, we're just Waterloo's on the bench and on the ice. We're just waiting for Omaha to take the ice after the ice clean. They're ready for lineups and national anthem, Dave.
Yes, Omaha making their usual tardy entrance into the contest.
Well, they shut all the lights off. It's nighttime still.
All right.
Nap time. And
here we go.
Eicherman leads. Well, I'm not sure what he's leading. There's no one else coming with him. I was going to say he leads the charge, but there he is by himself. Nolan Eicherman will get the start in net for Omaha tonight. Jaden Salato in the backup role. Not sure who's starting the contest tonight. We'll find out here in a moment.
I see Michael Chase out there. I see Maxim Boldick.
And then that would mean Brandon Waldo's out there as well, I would think. No?
Looks like Parr and Barnes are going to be
getting the nod for
starting
the D.
defense. And you're right, Brandon Waldo's getting ready to take his place on the blue line.
Tonight's varsity game between Omaha Junior Lancers and your Waterloo Warriors. The starting Lucas Parr. On defense, number 50, Ben Barnes. On right wing, number 22, Michael Chase. On left wing, number 41, Hudson Miller. At center, number 80, Brandon Waldo. And goal, number 33, Nolan Eicherman. And now, for your Waterloo Warriors, a senior from West.
Starting lineups have been announced. I'm just waiting for the honoring of our country with the national anthem, and we'll get underway with varsity action. All right, let's play some hockey.
That was quite the intro video to get this contest started.
It
Was that about it felt like it was like a 10 or 15 minute video. I know it wasn't that long, but wow.
I was hoping maybe we'd get a delay of game penalty to start out action.
Well, it's nice that they're able to do stuff like that, with being that they play in a USHL rink, you know. Because I'll tell you that we probably would too if we had that opportunity.
Yeah, I
especially on senior night.
Having attended quite a few UNO Maverick hockey games, this intro we just endured was quite a bit longer than even theirs.
Yeah, I mean, usually those are quick, they're flashy, they're, you know, meant to be done in about 60 seconds.
Right. Because you start losing interest after that. When you see the home folks kind of mulling around, you know you've probably spent too much time on your intro.
I was more worried about Imagine Dragons that they were using that would give us a copyright strike.
Well, yeah, there you go. Good breakout by Omaha. Waldo carries the puck down into the offensive zone. Waterloo gets past Ben Barnes and brings the puck back down into the junior Lancer zone. Eicherman brings the puck back up and ends up on Sturch's stick. He takes a shot that goes wide of the net. A battle for the puck in front of the net. Fortunately, there were more black jerseys there than white ones, and Nolan Eicherman was able to find that bouncing puck and cover it up.
And I think Eicherman got a quick whistle there because I think the puck was still loose out in front of him. He was trying to get a glove on it.
It sure was. It's nice to maybe see our guys get the benefit of that premature whistle once in a while. Clark with a shot from the point that goes wide.
Yeah, you're right. That warm-up is kind of translating here. Our feet are not moving.
Now, pretty slow. Ridenour gains the line into the Omaha zone. Puts the puck back behind the net, beyond the reach of Gavin Moffett. Nate Sinnott pinches and is able to keep the puck held in the zone. Waterloo on the breakout, and pass gets intercepted. Battle in front of the Omaha net for the puck now. Victor Knapp pushed the puck back over to the other side. Braden Ridenour meets up with Harrison Foss. Omaha dumps deep and goes for a line change. Omaha's forecheck holds the puck down low and forces an icing call on Waterloo. Yeah, they're going to have to speed things up and get their legs underneath them. I don't think the Warriors are going to let them skate this slow for very long before they start picking up the pace.
I agree.
Puck leaks out into the neutral zone. Parr battles Foss. Foss wins that battle until we get down by the net, and then the puck trickles to Nolan Eicherman's right. Battle down in the corner, and the puck is able to make its way past the Waterloo defender. Victor Knapp with Carl Graffelman and Timmy Johnson in the corner battling. Pillock goes to chip the puck around. Parr goes to pinch, but overskates the puck, is able to catch up to it, though, and hold it into the zone. Barnes comes down, gains control, keeps the puck down into the zone. Wilmers takes the puck back up to the point. A shot by Parr that goes wide. Brady Ridnour trying to catch up to the puck. Looks like Wilmers will get there first. Gets back up to Barnes and then leaks past him and is going to make it all the way down into the Omaha zone. Icing is waved off. Parr overskates the puck. Now is battling with two different Waterloo forwards. Gavin Moffat is able to chip it up into the neutral zone. Waterloo maintains control. Delayed offside forces Waterloo to check up. And that puck is bouncing just as much now as it did during the JV game. Metcalf gets one past Nolan Eicherman.
That hole was bigger than the Grand Canyon on that one.
There was way too much space between Eicherman's right pad and the right post, and that's where the puck went. And Metcalf gets Waterloo on the board here with 13:12 left in the first period.
I was going to say, it felt like Coach Harrahill was doing some double shifting down there. I think maybe trying to match some lines up, but that last change maybe got away on them.
I think it did. Waterloo wins the draw. Metcalf dumps the puck down into the zone. Volnick's going to pick it up behind the net. Loses control to Metcalf. Now Sinnott carries the puck, and his intended pass gets blocked by Metcalf. Now Michael Chase gets the puck, moves into the Waterloo zone, and then loses an edge. Heiser went to move the puck, was unsuccessful. Sinnott tries to cheat one through. Doesn't get it done, but Timmy Johnson intercepts a Waterloo pass. Michael Chase goes and dumps it deep, and Omaha's forwards will change up. Nate Sinnott holds the rolling puck into the zone. Will Volnick picks it up. Tried to get a shot off, but there was too much traffic in the way, and now an odd man rush. Harrison and Volnick will battle in the corner for the puck. Gets chipped back up to the point. Shaner with a shot that Nolan Eicherman blocks away to his left. Nate Sinnott was battling back there with Harrison. Timmy Johnson comes up high, challenges Shaner, and his shot goes wide. Puck gets past the Lancer defenders.
Okay, now I get it. The player's down, but he was down multiple times when Waterloo was holding the puck. Omaha goes up the ice on 2-on-1, and then they blow the whistle.
That was a convenient. That was a convenient injury whistle.
It should have been blown down when Waterloo had possession of the puck. I'm not saying he wasn't, but
right. I'm not saying he wasn't legitimately injured,
but that whistle should have blown either as soon as Waterloo lost it, not when they were going a 2-on-1.
Right.
Nonetheless, here we go.
Wilmers wins the draw back to Barnes. Barnes dumps it down. The shot makes it onto. It made it onto Gavin Moffat's stick. He pounded at it a couple times, but it looks like Rasty was able to keep it from crossing the line. And you're going to have to explain to me why this face-off's coming outside the zone. Are they going to
because everybody
goalie interference?
No, everybody converged on the net, so your defenders came in. Which, when your defensemen come in below the blue line like that, they're supposed to bring the puck outside each time.
Icing got waved off there, fortunately for Omaha. Wilmers and Moffitt are battling over in the corner. And Smith gets past the Omaha defenders and is able to get a backhand shot, but it goes high and above the Omaha net. Now Parr moves the puck down into the offensive zone, takes a shot on Rasty with us. He makes the stick save. Omaha changes up. Barnes puts one wide right. Waldo picks up the puck over in the corner. He goes to take a shot, and Rasty with the glove save. I think a little more patience there was needed on Brandon Waldo's part. Michael Chase was getting himself in position for a pass and a shot that could have been pretty advantageous for Omaha.
Yeah, I like the fact that Omaha's picking up the pace a little bit, though.
Maxim Buldick gets that shot down deep. Nate Sinnott pinches and gets the puck into the corner. He continues to carry it behind the net. Now Sturch down there battling for Waterloo. Michael Chase picks up the puck, and the pass ends up past Waldo's stick.
That puck is, I don't know, the JV game it was bouncing. It's been bouncing in this one.
Metcalf gets past Nate Sinnott, goes to backhand, and the follow through by Johnson ends up with the puck in the back of the net. And now Omaha is right where we talked about, where they didn't want to be.
No, anytime you're letting, I'm not saying they're letting, but anytime Metcalf gets around and breaks your D inside out there, he's probably going to get a good shot. And sure he did, but nobody swallowed that rebound that was out there.
And we're going to end up shorthanded. So we got a Warriors goal and an Omaha penalty kill. We got Brandon Waldo in the box.
I missed it. What was it?
I believe slashing.
Slashing. And again, this is one of the teams you don't ever want to let on a power play too often, or it's going to hurt you. And
so you're down by 2 goals. You definitely don't want to be on a penalty kill immediately
right
after that second goal, but yet here you are. Omaha's got to step up. This is going to this could get away from them awful quick if they don't try and put something together pretty quick. Waterloo wins the draw. Sturch with the puck. Passes it across.
And they got to keep it tight, either box, diamond, something, because this ice is way too big to be scrambling for.
Puck gets past Frost and into the neutral zone. Frost passes to Winders. Winders' pass ends up on Harrison's stick. And then a battle there up high. But Waterloo maintains control. Sturch with the shot, wrist shot from the point that Nolan Eicherman was able to get away. And a delayed penalty call is going to end up putting, I think, Casey Winders in the box. High sticking the call. So 4-on-4 action for a minute 19. And then Omaha will get a very brief power play. Bananzak and Farnsworth in on the 4-on-4 defense. Frost cuts through the Omaha forwards, but fortunately Farnsworth was there. And we got another premature whistle, but unfortunately we have a player down. I think that's Farnsworth. Farnsworth down in the corner. He took a nasty hit. And no call.
Do they not have Trainer here? Oh, there she is. Yeah, I can tell you players on the bench were calling for a trip on that one. Kneeing trip. Didn't get the call, but
this is one of those where you'd like to see the linesman and the referee have a discussion about this hit to see if maybe one of the linesmen saw something that was inappropriate. Coach Hairhill's taken this opportunity to pull the team aside and hopefully give them some pointers before we resume play. Farnsworth is still down on the ice, down in the corner to Nolan Eicherman's left. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in the first period. The Warriors lead 2-0.
it looks like he's trying to get up.
Looks like he's holding his
Shoulder?
left elbow, or it might be his shoulder.
Yeah, it looks
He's
like
holding up his left elbow with his right hand, which I'm going to guess means probably a shoulder injury. So
Yeah. Oh, look
with
at that.
missing,
Coach Kinder helping each other back to the bench.
so with missing Hudson Dilworth,
Yeah.
now you're arguably down, unless you're going to switch somebody up, you're now down to 4 defensemen, and you're down by 2 goals, and you're only halfway through the first period. Face-off won by Omaha. Parr passes to Barnes. Barnes up into the neutral zone, tries to make that pass to Carlson, but he wasn't able to gain control of it. Barnes passes down in the corner to Carlson. Carlson tries to get one to Carl Graffelman, but that was unsuccessful. Puts it back up to the point to Parr. Parr back down. And now we're going to see 4-on-3 action. There's a delayed penalty against Omaha. Parr touches up, and here's the penalty. Tripping, the call on Ben Barnes. So he takes his place in the box. And now if you're Omaha, you have got to keep this triangle in place for this penalty kill down in your defensive zone.
Their only saving grace right now is it's 4-on-3, but they'll get a guy back here at 22 seconds. So they can weather a storm for 20 seconds.
Omaha wins the face-off. Volanek is able to zing one down onto Rasty's stick. Waterloo coming up on the breakout. I think that might have been an ill-advised open glove there by Nolan, but it ended up working out. Volnick was able to break up that pass with his skate. Waldo got the puck and was able to dump it back down and clear it.
And we're back to 4-on-4 hockey for a little bit.
Michael Chase picks up the puck behind the Omaha zone. And Waterloo wasn't able to maintain control, so Brandon Waldo dumped it down deep.
They'll be going on a power play in 4 seconds.
So now the Warriors are on a power play. Metcalf with the puck. Gains the zone. Passes it D to D over to, I believe that was Shaner. Shaner with a shot and a save by Eicherman. Another shot. Eicherman was able to save that one. That puck is bouncing around. Now Sturch has it down in the corner, passes it back to Winders. Winders behind the net to Heiser, and Omaha is able to clear. 13 seconds left on the Waterloo power play. Timmy Johnson's able to break up that rush. Sturch comes down, dumps the puck. It ends up on Volnick's stick. Volnick chips it past Heiser, but it ends up back down there. Fortunately, the centering pass went awry. Moffat's pass ended up on Winder's stick. Now Heiser takes one and shoots down Nolan Eicherman with the save and a quick dump. Trey Carlson chips that one down. Carl Graffelman skates up to Rasty as he covers the puck. And we'll have an offensive zone faceoff here with 5:14 left to play here in the first period. Your Omaha Junior Lancers trail the Warriors 2-0. Shots on goal in favor of Waterloo, 11-7. Graffelman battles for the faceoff. Trey Carlson ended up with it, but Waterloo quickly gained control. Ben Barnes pitches it down into the corner, ends up behind the net, and the puck's just bouncing. Omaha's not able to maintain control of it. Graffelman launched the puck down into the corner. I think it deflected off someone's stick, I should say, and into the protective netting. So the faceoff will stay in the Waterloo zone. Waldo, Chase, and Buldick, your forwards. Parr and Volnick on defense. And there's a
penalty?
And there's a tripping penalty
Against Omaha?
Looks like it.
No one came out of the net.
No one came out of the net. That's why I thought it was a Waterloo penalty. And it is. It's going to be Winders back in the box, I believe, for the second time tonight. Well, with 4:43 left to play here in the first period and a 2-goal deficit, you have to take advantage of this power play. There's just no question about it. Waterloo wins the face-off and is able to clear immediately. Waldo picks up the puck, goes to break out, drop passes back to Michael Chase. Chase gains the zone. Had a collision at the blue line between Frost and Carlson. Chase passes to Carlson. Carlson waits, looks for a pass. Chase with a shot and a blocker save by Rasty. And Waldo went head first into the boards there, no call. Pass over to Carlson from Buldick. Carlson to Chase. Chase with a shot that just missed going in. Carlson with the puck again. Passes to Waldo. Waldo across to Barnes. Barnes with a shot that went way wide of the net. Barnes pinches down, picks up the puck from the corner, puts it back to Buldick. Buldick across to Carlson. Carlson comes down behind the net. He's looking for a pass. And Waterloo was able to break that one up. Well, the puck comes back to Carlson. He takes a shot, and Rasty ends up with a save. And there was a bit of a tussle there in front of Rasty after the whistle. Michael Chase ended up getting knocked down, and as a result of that, Jamison Clark is going to end up in the penalty box for Waterloo. So for 36 seconds, Omaha's got a 5-on-3. Michael, you have to score here.
Yeah, I would think you have to, or at least
you've got to at least control momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. The official needs to get out of the way.
Well, the official broke that one up for Waterloo,
Yes, he did.
and Waterloo was able to clear. Comes all the way down behind the Omaha net. Carl Graffelman with the breakout. Graffelman makes it down behind the net. Passes over to Nate Sinnott. Sinnott to Volanek. Volanek to Johnson. The one-timer from Will Volanek and saved by Rasty. Nate Sinnott's down in the corner. Now 5-on-4 action. Volanek with a wrister that went wide left. Timmy Johnson battles Kirchman. Timmy Johnson wins that battle, passes over to Nate Sinnott. Sinnott tries to force one down low, too much traffic. Carl Graffelman with the puck. Graffelman to Kirchman, steals that one. Now Omaha's got to tag up as the puck left the offensive zone. And with 2:06 left to play in the second period, Omaha's down to 48 seconds left on the 5-on-4.
Not enough shots, not enough getting the puck funneled to the net at all.
Well,
when you're 5-on-3, you got to shoot.
There wasn't enough patience there looking for a zone. There was some rapid attempts to get a shot going, and Waterloo was just able to react to all that. And you're not going to get you've got to put some pucks on Rasty. He's a good enough goalie. He's going to save the vast majority of what you put at him.
And you got to get some traffic in there too when you got an extra man.
Michael Chase loops around the zone, puts a pass across to Trey Carlson. Carlson to Michael Chase. Michael Chase with a shot that got blocked by Frost.
He's feeling that
and
one.
The penalty's killed. And Waterloo's back to full strength. So if there were any shots on goal for Omaha in that one, there weren't very many. Volnick picks up the puck in the defensive zone, tries to get it to Moffett, ends up past him. Wilmers now has the puck. He loses it to Johnson. Johnson with a shot that gets blocked away by Eicherman. Volnick back in the corner. His pass to Brady Ridnour gets blocked by Johnson. And now the puck ends up down in the Waterloo zone, but apparently nobody touched it.
How did nobody touch it on that far wall?
Beats me. Be it as it may, icing is the call. Graffelman wins the face-off. Will Volnick behind the net with a quick change of direction. He gets the puck down to Trey Carlson into the offensive zone, but that one's quickly broken up. And we're going to end the period here back down in the Omaha zone. A quick pass up into the neutral zone, and as time expires to end the first period, your Omaha Junior Lancers trail the Waterloo Warriors 2-0. Michael, they've given Jason Rasty Caleb Rasty. They've given him the little bit of buffer that he needs going into this first intermission.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a couple goals in here against Omaha sure helps Rasty's cause, right? You know, we talk about opportunities. Omaha's had some opportunities. Shots at 13-12 in favor of Omaha, but have they been quality shots? That's the question.
Right.
You know,
I think sometimes when you're down by 2 goals, you end up getting a little impatient and you force some shots that you probably should wait on and get a little patient
Right.
pass that puck, cycle that puck, wait, find a lane, and then take your shot. Hopefully you can get a rebound if you don't score and slap that rebound in.
Absolutely. You know, it's going to be an interesting intermission down there with Omaha and what coaches are going to talk to the team about. Waterloo, Coach Cook, he's just going to tell them keep doing what you're doing. You're forcing the play. You're forcing the hand. Just get shots on Omaha's goalie.
That's
You know,
right.
he's having trouble handling him. And you know what? He wouldn't be wrong. You know, rebounds are plentiful down there in the zone, and defenders are not clearing them out like they should be. So,
No, Eicherman's had trouble controlling the puck
so
off those initial shots.
on that note, we'll take a break here. You've been watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network. Stay tuned. Welcome back for second period action here in Waterloo, Iowa at Young Arena. Waterloo up 2-0 over your Omaha Junior Lancers. Shots on goal, Dave, are kind of maybe a little discrepancy there. The board shows, well, at the end of the period they showed 13-12. Now they say 14-12 in favor of Omaha. But point streak official, unless they've updated in the last 30 seconds, they did. They updated it in the last 30 seconds. They did say 3-1. I was like, that's weird. But
yeah.
But the shots at the end of the period did say 13-12, so now it's 14-12. So I don't get it. Nonetheless, it doesn't help Omaha any because they're still down 2 goals.
Correct. Well, and I saw Paul Graffelman, who's keeping track of shots on goal for OJL stats at the end of the period. He looked up at the scoreboard. He looked at what was there in terms of shots on goal, and he looked at it a couple times and was comparing it to the clicker in his hand, and I think he saw a discrepancy there. I don't know if it's been remedied or not, but
well, maybe that's where the extra shot came from. I don't know. We were commenting, though, in intermission where the shot said 3-1 in favor of Waterloo. I'm like, well, that's convenient. 2 goals on us, and they only had 3 shots.
Right.
But they've corrected it, and it looks, well, at least it matches the board, which I can only expect is correct.
Well, second period action is delayed briefly while Coach Harehill has a discussion with the referee and the linesman. And I think I just saw Brandon Waldo went back down the tunnel. But as he went down the tunnel, I did see Farnsworth come back out.
He dressed? Yeah.
And he was in uniform.
Yeah. Good sign, good sign. Perhaps a little stinger.
Might have been. Offside's the call to start the second period on Omaha's initial rush into the Waterloo zone. Tyler Trimborn in to take the face-off for Omaha. This is his first varsity game in quite a while. Fanned on his attempted shot into the Omaha zone. No icing on the call, even though the puck was clearly brought into the Omaha zone on the Waterloo side of the center line. Knapp went down and battled and ended up with in a battle there with Rasty. Rasty was able to chip that puck away, though. And Omaha is going into the penalty box.
How is that? That was a side-to-side hit. Oh, well.
And we'll see.
Should be Tyler,
check from behind.
Tyler Trimborn. I could have swore that was a side-to-side.
It sure looked like it to me. But Tyler Trimborn, as quick as he's back into the varsity lineup, he's immediately into the box for a 2-10. Omaha coaching staff arguing the call, and finally they bring Farnsworth over to serve the 2 minutes. Omaha back on the penalty kill. 15:38 left in the second period. Michael Chase gets past Frost's hold. And Waterloo gets back in front. And now they set up shop in the Omaha zone. Frost with the puck. Frost up high to Metcalf. Metcalf over to Winders. Winders' shot blocked away by Eicherman. Winders wins the battle with Barnes. Maintains control. Winders up high to Metcalf. Metcalf across to Frost. Frost down low. That pass got intercepted by Timmy Johnson. Barnes battles in the corner. Winders gets the puck back. Tries to get one up high, but that pass went awry. Shot into the high slot from Winders, and a stick save by Eicherman. And Omaha's finally able to clear the puck. 50 seconds left in the Waterloo power play. Metcalf comes out from behind his own net. He's challenged by Gavin Moffett, and Moffat's able to break up his pass. And now Brandon Waldo comes over to battle that puck away. Gavin Moffett ends up getting on it and is still able to maintain the puck in the Waterloo zone. Now Waterloo on the breakout. Johnson comes through. Sturch looking for a pass. And that was unsuccessful. Volynick's clear, unsuccessful. Brandon Waldo able to control the puck and dump it down deep. 5 seconds left in the power play. And Waterloo's satisfied with letting that expire. The puck's going to end up down underneath the glove of Nolan Eicherman, and there'll be a face-off to his right. Burns and Sinnen on D this time. Waterloo maintains control of the face-off. Harrison with the puck in the corner. Tries to get it up to Shaner. Ends up on Frost's stick. Shaner tries to dump it in. That shot gets blocked. Now battle over in the corner between Shaner and Timmy Johnson. Now Frost battles down deep with Nate Sinnott. Omaha's able to break it out. Trey Carlson ends up with the puck down in the Waterloo zone. And he's held by Jason Shaner, and Shaner's going to go to the box for holding. That was pretty blatant. When you bear hug somebody right in front of stripes, that's pretty blatant. And
looks like we got an extra set of penalties for each team.
Well,
maybe
Michael Frost went
Waldo
and skated in front of the Omaha bench, and it was clearly there was some taunting going on, and apparently Brandon Waldo wasn't able to maintain his patience. So we're going to have match penalties.
Coincidentals there?
And coincidentals. Coincidental penalties, and then the added penalty on Jason Shaner for holding.
And unfortunately, that takes Waldo off of the power play. Well, I'm really confused.
I'm pretty confused as well.
Where's Farnsworth going?
I don't know why Farnsworth's going back in the box. There's 3 junior Lancers in the Omaha penalty box. There's 2.
Well, Farnsworth should be out because he was serving the Trimborn penalty. The
referee is signaling 5-on-4 play. So that would mean Omaha's on the power play.
Oh, unless Waldo got another 10.
He must have got a 2 and a 10.
Then that would make sense.
And
We'll check point streak in a little bit here once it's updated.
that's really unfortunate. You have to be able to, when you're a key player on the power play, you have got to be able to maintain your control of your temper. Waterloo hard on the forecheck. Omaha's not able to clear their own zone. Omaha cannot get it on the Waterloo side of the center line.
You say Gavin Moffett too?
He did say Gavin Moffett, but that's incorrect. I think he called number 8, but the penalty clearly is on number 80, Brandon Waldo. Omaha very tentative on this power play, and that's not where they need to be right now.
No. So recap on this, Brendan Shaner holding, Carter Frost unsportsmanlike conduct, Brandon Waldo unsportsmanlike, and then Brandon Waldo with the extra 10.
The Warriors have done an excellent job on the penalty kill here. We're down to 37 seconds, and I think Omaha's maybe had one shot on goal. Junior Lancers are not having a good evening. Graffelman wins the draw. Volanek behind the net. Passes to Moffett. Moffett tries to chip it up and gets it to Timmy Johnson. Timmy Johnson's able to gain the line. He's waiting patiently. Volanek passes back to Johnson. Johnson down in the corner. Johnson to Volanek. Volanek back to Johnson. Johnson tried to get it down to Sinnott. And the penalty is expired. Waterloo's back to full strength. And Jason Shaner comes out just in time. Well, I'm going to tell you right there, that's an incredible series of events right there. So Shaner comes out just in time to get the pass for the breakaway. Nolan Eicherman comes out, I think, about 4 feet further to block that shot than Simon Johnson did in the JV game. He gets beat, and then Will Volanek does a pad stack to block the next shot that comes through. And
we keep centering it straight out there, but there's nobody there.
I don't know why the defensemen are hanging on the boards. I mean, you've got that opportunity to get to the middle, and nobody's coming down on the middle.
Yeah, I noticed that, especially on this big ice, our defenders are split way too far apart.
Yep, they sure are.
Should be splitting the ice when you're in the zone.
They're not taking into account the Olympic sheet, that's for sure.
No, the JV team actually did a better job in accounting for the size.
I agree. Metcalf comes in on the rush, and his shot gets broken up. Parr with the shot.
Let's get it out of
over
our zone,
to
boys.
Knapp, and that missed its mark. Metcalf in the corner with Barnes. Barnes pushes it up but doesn't get it past Metcalf. And now Victor Knapp gets it up into neutral ice. And Gabe Chubb pushes it down into the zone. Ben Barnes is able to wrestle that puck away from Christian Heiser.
High stick. Oh, that should have been blown down on high stick.
I would have thought so. Parr down in the corner with Johnson. Now Maxim Bolduc comes out with the puck. Ends up back at the point. Pillock with a shot. And Nolan is able to deflect that one up into the protective netting and out of play. 8:24 left in the second period. Warriors with a 2-0 lead over your Omaha Junior Lancers. Shots on goal, according to the board, favor the Warriors 17-14.
So based on that board, we haven't gotten a shot this period at all.
Correct. Omaha wins control of the puck. Michael Chase brings it up into the zone. And
that was a trip.
That was a trip, and it wasn't called.
I don't think at this point in the game any of the calls are going to go our way at this point, for whatever reason.
Nate Sinnott moves the puck up. He's got Maxim Buldick in the slot. And he passes over to Maxim.
I think
Buldick with the redirect, and redirect right into the chest, or should I say the stomach, of Caleb Rasty.
Well, it was a tight angle shot the way Sinnott threw it over to him, so I was actually kind of surprised that Buldick got a stick on it, but that's what we got to do, get guys in front and get sticks on pucks.
Yep, that's right. It's the only way this is going to work. Volnick breaks up Kirchman's rush. Wilmers battles along the blue line. Brady Ridnour ends up with the puck. And then it ends up back on Wilmer's stick. And a very poor line change there. But Volnick was back and able to battle with Smith to lose the breakaway. Gavin Moffitt with a pass that...
He had a 3-on-1 there.
He had a 3-on-1 there, but I'm sorry. I think Gavin was skating with his head down.
Yeah, probably
an earlier pass would have
been sufficient.
Yeah, a much earlier pass would have been much better. Yeah. I got to tell you, there's some. Got to tell you, Michael, there's some discontent on the Omaha bench. You know, I get it, but right now is not the time to be arguing with coaches about plays and personnel.
I mean, it's only 2 goals right now, right?
Right. I mean, you're not out of this thing yet. Frost comes down on that rush. Fortunately, it's broken up by Parr. Wilmers with the puck over along the wall. Shot goes down, gets blocked by Parr. Wilmers back down into the corner. Now Harrison with Parr. Parr gets the puck past Harrison, goes to center it to Timmy Johnson, but too much traffic there. Barnes with the puck. Chips it up to Trey Carlson, who pushes it down into the Waterloo zone. Now Timmy Johnson tries to get the puck back to Carlson, but there's 3 Waterloo players there that interrupt that. Carlson holds, looking for a pass, puts it to Maxim Buldick. Buldick skates down into the corner, comes behind the net, loses control of the puck. And Wilmers with a clear that I think is going to make it all the way down for icing. 5:50 left to play here in the second period. Omaha trails 2-0.
How many guys we still got on the bench over there on the penalty box?
There's 2 guys over in the penalty box, and those are our 10-minute friends.
Yeah, I didn't see Farnsworth come out, so I was like, how many are over there?
Wilmers loses that face-off to Waterloo, but Nate Sinnott's able to hold it in briefly. Wilmers with the puck. A high shot. Omaha with a chance. There's an open net, and Wilmers couldn't get himself rearranged to get a shot on that. That icing is going to get called.
I thought Omaha touched it after it was cleared, but maybe not.
I don't think Omaha touched it, but it looked like Nate Sinnott was taking his time to get back down there, and that's why I thought they might have waved it off. But they went ahead and called it. Omaha with the advantage there, and another offensive zone face-off. Waterloo maintains control. An errant pass ends up on Timmy Johnson's stick. Trey Carlson takes it behind the net, goes to center, and that shot by Johnson ended up deflecting off of Rasty's stick and back up into the protective netting.
They're getting opportunities. They just need to find a way to beat Rasty.
They are doing a better job at opportunities here in the second period. I will say that. And once again, that Olympic sheet kind of got past the defenseman there. Now Carl Graffelman with Timmy Johnson on the 2-on-1. Carl takes a shot, and it hits the post. Hits the left post and goes wide.
Had him beat.
He did have him beat.
I think he was.
Waterloo dumps that puck down into the Omaha zone. Good battle there between Volanek and Wilmers. Volanek wins that battle. And now Will's going to the penalty box.
Well, they're the ones
He got a little too feisty with Frost.
Yeah.
Well, they're both going.
Both going. Okay.
They're both going. So.
Well, what do they always tell you? If you're getting one, might want to take one with you.
Yeah, something like that.
And Frost might have been the initial penalty on that one.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
sucked Will into it.
That's exactly what I think happened. I'm thinking those are
5 aside. Coincidental
yeah,
penalties.
coincidental penalties. I'm surprised they're up on the board.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. Oh, he just told him to take them down. Bloop, bloop.
.425 left to play here in the second period. Coach Harrahill's with some instructions for the officiating crew. And
well, he's not wrong.
He is not wrong. That penalty, that faceoff should not have taken place in the Omaha zone. Waterloo wins control, dumps the puck down deep. Barnes slows it up. Passes it up to Ridenour. Ridenour tries to chip it back and wasn't quite able to get it across the center line.
That ice monster is everywhere tonight.
It is. Parr now moves the puck out of the zone. Doesn't see a pass. Tries to get one to Ridenour, but that puck ended up between Ridenour's legs. And then Neuendorf tried to chip that one off the glass and out of the zone, but that was more like a field goal attempt that ended up in the seats.
It's good.
I think it was wide right.
Wide right, yeah.
Graffelman with control. Trey Carlson with the shot, and he scores! Trey Carlson got that pass from Graffelman.
It almost.
And he made. I'm going to go ahead and say it. He made Rasty look pretty bad there.
Well, it was almost like slow motion, like he was taking his time. I'm holding. You're not there. You're not there. Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Toying with him, and yeah, don't be doing that because you want to just score.
Well,
maybe it was my eyes deceived me because I was looking down the other side for a second, and then I turned around. But
well,
got to get our replays fixed.
Well, Trey did I think Trey waiting was a good thing because he held the puck and he pulled, but as he came across the crease, he pulled the puck back from Rasty's grasp.
True, yeah.
So I think that's what helped. And now Omaha's having trouble breaking it out of the zone. That puck ends up covered up by Nolan Eicherman, and with 3:14 left to play here in the second period, your junior Lancers have cut that lead in half. Now we're 2-1.
Welcome back, Tyler Trimborn, to the bench. 10 minutes over.
Couple of these match penalties should be expiring soon. Bolduc controls that puck, gets it out of the zone, puts it on Rasty's chest, and you know what? That's okay, because you're going to end up with an offensive zone face-off there. A little bit of traffic. Could have probably tried to make that pass to Michael Chase, but I think he would have been forcing it. There was a white sweater or two there that kind of might have broken that up. Omaha wins the draw. The puck ends up on Sinnott's stick. Sinnott goes back and gets the puck down deep, and Omaha's going to the box for slashing.
You know, there's some rude fans here.
There really are. There really are. Michael Chase with the 2-minute call for slashing. And Omaha can't buy a break. They're getting it from Waterloo, they're getting it from the officiating crew, and now they're getting it from the fans.
They got thick skin. They'll get over it.
Wilmer's in to take the draw. Got it pushed forward into the Waterloo zone temporarily. Johnson tries to split the D, doesn't get that done. Barnes goes to chip it out, but Heiser's able to hold it in. And now Winders with the puck, trying to gain control. He's getting a lot of pressure from Moffett. Passes over to Heiser. Heiser can't gain control of it. Battle down in the corner. 3 Warriors and 2 junior Lancers. Omaha sets back up with their box penalty kill. Metcalf with a shot from the point that gets blocked. Never made it to the stick of Nolan Eicherman, and Omaha's able to clear. 1 minute, 2 seconds left in the Waterloo power play. Carl Graffelman picks up the puck in the neutral zone and dumps it back down behind the Waterloo net. Timmy Johnson pushes. Banaszak breaks up the stretch pass, puts it back down deep into the Waterloo zone. Now Winders comes out with it. Winders to Heiser, back to Winders. Winders gains the zone, slap shot, and it's redirected by Banaszak, and he's paying for that with a little bit of pain. There's no goal. The net was off its moorings. So there's no goal. The net's off its moorings. And the Waterloo fans once again are expressing their extreme displeasure.
Well, Volinek's out. The Quincy Downs are over. Waldo, I believe, is Waldo out too?
Yeah, the only one we've got left is
Chase.
Chase.
The call on the ice is no goal. The net came off Barnes.
Metcalf over with Harrison arguing his case.
I hear fans saying he pushed it, but you know what? We've seen enough of it throughout the years where it's gone to, 16 maybe? Anyways.
Yeah.
Just saying it. It happens.
It happens.
It happens. We've seen it go the other way as well.
24 seconds left on the Waterloo power play. 1 minute, 17 seconds left in the second period. Warriors are still up 2-1. Heiser in to take the draw against Timmy Johnson. Heiser wins the draw. A pass from Heiser down deep goes awry, and it ends up getting cleared by Omaha, and Gavin Moffitt is still able to maintain control of it in
There's a trip.
Waterloo zone. Timmy Johnson and Gavin Moffitt battling in the corner there. And now a 2-on-2. Heiser lost control of that puck as he tried to bring it in and get a shot off. And I think an ill-advised breakout by Parr. I think he should have tried to dump that down the middle of the ice and just get rid of it. Omaha now back to full strength. 21 seconds left to play. Neuendorf took a shot that went wide left of the Omaha net.
We got tired guys out there.
Very gassed. Bolduc picks up the puck in the neutral zone, takes it down into the Waterloo zone, gets a shot off on Rasty. Michael Chase was not able to control that puck. He almost was able to tie it up. And now Foss with a quick rush.
Did he just shoot that into the net?
Yeah.
Did he get himself one?
Apparently not.
Huh.
That should be a unsportsmanlike penalty, I would think. But as has happened here several times in these first two periods, Omaha did not get the call.
At the end of the second period, we have a 10-minute misconduct on number 22 for the Warriors, Harrison Foss.
Oh, you know what? I stand corrected, my friend.
Personal, not a team. That makes sense.
It does. So, a 10-minute misconduct.
So we're going to second intermission here, where the Waterloo Warriors are up by a goal, 2-1 over the Omaha Junior Lancers. Shots on goal at the end of two periods, 22-20 in favor of Omaha. You've been watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network. Welcome back to Young Arena here in Waterloo for Period 3 action, Varsity Midwest High School hockey action. As your Waterloo Warriors are leading the Junior Lancers 2-1. Shots on goal 22-20 in favor of Omaha. 17 minutes left to go, Dave.
Well, Omaha could have very easily let this one get away from them, but they came out in the second period and stepped up and battled the way they needed to battle, and were able to cut that lead in half. And I think if they continue to push, I have to be honest with you, I really think that Omaha carried the momentum into the second intermission, and if they can maintain that and come out strong here to start the third period.
Yeah, I think the Waterloo coaches, at the end there, Harrison Foss got a 10-minute misconduct for shooting the puck into the net after the buzzer went. And I think that kind of set the coaches off a little bit there. Goal disallowed because the net was off. There's a series of events towards the end of that second period that kind of got them all riled up. So we'll see if that has any effect or not. And
well, let me ask you this. Should Foss be in the penalty box?
Well, 10-minute misconduct, you would think so, unless his coach sent him home.
Well, that could be.
We'll keep an eye on that development for you. Because, whether he's in the penalty box or not, no harm, no foul, as long as he's not on the ice.
Right. Frost with that centering pass missed the mark with Harrison. And now Omaha's got control as they try and break it out. That stretch pass by Omaha got broken up. Still ended up down into the Waterloo zone, where Graffelman and Carlson are battling in the corner. Now Timmy Johnson takes up the war, but Frost is able to come out with that. And fortunately, he had a good chance at shooting, but he got tangled up there with Omaha's back check, and Nolan Eicherman was able to cover that puck up. Brandon Waldo in to take the draw versus Kirchman, and Kirchman wins that battle. Shot from Congdon from the point, and Eicherman's able to block that one away up into the protective netting. Waldo's able to win this draw back to Volanek. Volanek with the behind the net pass to Buldick, but he wasn't able to maintain control. Michael Chase had a pass from Waldo that went awry. Great scoring opportunity, however.
Straight through the crease. We've had a lot of those tonight where they've either come straight out middle or through the crease. Could be a different game if we have guys there.
Most definitely. So Omaha gets called for icing. And we have Wilmers in facing the draw. Omaha wins the draw. Barnes up to Moffitt. Moffitt gets out into the neutral zone. Wilmers back with it. Over to Moffitt. Moffitt centering pass. And there's just too much traffic there to get a shot off. Johnson comes in, takes a shot. Eicherman's able to ward that one off. Brady Ridnour maintains control of the puck. Pass up into the neutral zone. Gets tipped by Gavin, and icing's waved off. An opportunity there for Omaha. 3-on-2. And Trey Carlson's going to the box for hooking. I believe it was Trey.
You know, when they get in, I know they've been successful in getting those close-in goals, but you got to keep a guy at least high out in the slot to get any garbage that bounces out.
Yeah. Having two down there is great. Having your third forward, like you said, a little higher, that would have been a great scoring opportunity because Warsity was way out of the net. So unfortunately, Carlson in the box for hooking and Omaha back on the penalty kill. 14:40 left to play in the third period. Omaha really has got to keep Waterloo off the scoreboard here.
Yeah, next goal is going to be huge for both teams.
Yep. Waterloo gains the zone. Harrison passes back to Wilmers. And a high stick.
Home run?
Yeah. I'll give Michael Chase credit. He batted that one right out of midair, but batted it back behind the Omaha bench and into the seats. Omaha zone face-off. Timmy Johnson loses that battle. Back to the point to Frost. Frost down in the corner to Harrison. Harrison up to Winders. Winders to Metcalf. Over to Frost. Frost takes a shot high and up over the Omaha net. Waterloo maintains control in the zone, and then Timmy Johnson goes off instead of trying to battle for that puck. But we did get a successful line change, and Brandon Waldo is able to make it clear. 57 seconds left in the Waterloo power play. Waterloo on the breakout. Winders into the neutral zone. His pass gets blocked by Brandon Waldo. Frost carries the puck back across neutral ice, and Brandon Waldo is able to smack it back down into the offensive zone, where Metcalf gets a couple cross checks in there on Waldo. Sturch on the rush. That rush gets broken up by Ben Barnes. Now Schoonover gains the line, gets past Gavin Moffett, but Moffett gains control of the puck, and he dumps it back. 17 seconds left in the Waterloo power play. Waterloo gains the zone. Terhue back behind the net, centers it, and Barnes is able to back it back out into neutral ice, where Trey Carlson comes off the bench and misses his scoring opportunity. What a great scoring opportunity that would have been. I think he got in a little too close on Warsity there, Michael.
I think you're right. He had a guy on his heels at that same time frame, so he probably heard the skates.
Barnes at the point. He takes a shot that gets blocked. Pops back up to him. He puts it back down into the corner. And Pillock is going to pick it up in the opposite corner for Waterloo. He gets it up into neutral ice, where Will Volnick comes off the bench and picks it up. Volnick with a stretch pass to Carl Graffelman, who angles it off deep into the zone, and Omaha's off for a line change. Volnick picks up the errant pass intended for Johnson, pushes it up to Gavin Moffett, who chases it down into the Waterloo zone. Waterloo's able to get it back up to Metcalf in neutral ice, and his shot is blocked away by Nolan Eicherman. Volnick with a backhand pass to Brady Ridenour. Ridenour's pass to Gavin Moffett was way off the mark, and Waterloo's back on it. Harrison gets taken out by Nate Sinnott, and now Will Volnick on the rush with a pass up to Ridenour, who misses the mark. Nate Sinnott pushes that puck back up and back down deep into the Waterloo zone. Now Waterloo back into the Omaha zone. A shot and a save by Eicherman. .39 left to play here in the third period. Waterloo maintains a 2-1 lead. Waldo wins the draw, back to Parr. Parr loses control of the puck up toward the point, and it gets pushed back down behind the net. Waldo pushes it over to Chase. Chase is able to just push his way through, and we got a delayed penalty here. Delayed penalty here on Waterloo, and nobody had control of the puck when the whistle was blown. I think there might have been a
did he just give a 10-minute on top of that?
A skirmish.
He's running his mouth. He's gotten 2 whistles against it already.
So Harrison and Frost in the box and trying to figure out.
Let's wait and see if we can hear it. The fans are just elevating the noise here.
Yeah, the Waterloo fans are definitely not pleased. I think you're going to see a Junior Lancer in the box, though.
Maxime?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a tie-up in the middle of the ice down there.
So
5-on-4.
Omaha ends up with the power play. Trey Carlson, Carl Graffelman, and Timmy Johnson are your forwards. Ben Barnes and Will Volnick on defense to start this power play. Face-off just outside of the Waterloo zone. 10-11 left to play here in the third period. Junior Lancers win control. Back to Barnes. Barnes tips it up to Trey Carlson. Barnes isn't able to hold the zone. He zips around, pushes the puck down into the corner. Waterloo tries to break out, but they weren't able to accomplish that one. And Shaner fans it. Volnick a slap shot from the point, and no one was there to knock in that rebound, and that was a real juicy rebound. It bounced all the way back out of the crease into the slot. And finally, Waterloo is able to clear. Metcalf down on the forecheck for Omaha. And Metcalf battles with Graffelman, and he's able to get that one finally over to Trey Carlson. Graffelman battling, passes, gets blocked. Graffelman circles, brings it over to Barnes. Barnes doesn't have a lane, takes a shot way wide right. Volnick pinches to hold the puck in the zone, back down deep to Carlson. Carlson tries to get it centered to a moving Carl Graffelman, but nobody's could get through there. Shot by Carlson goes way high. Volnick holds it in, gets it back down to Graffelman. Graffelman to Parr, and Parr's shot goes way wide. And the Warriors are able to clear. Parr picks the puck up in the Omaha zone and starts a breakout. He gains the Waterloo line and then loses control of the puck. Gavin Moffitt tried to pick that one up, but was unsuccessful. Waterloo is able to kill that one off. They're back to full strength. That pass from Sinnott reached Waterloo players in neutral ice, and they were able to get it back down. Now Omaha is trying to break back into the Waterloo zone. Sinnott pushes it down to Chase. And Chase battles with Frost. Frost loses his stick. Omaha maintains control of the puck. Moffitt gains the offensive zone, takes a shot well over the top of the net and into the protective netting. I don't think that was redirected. I think it was just a high wrister, Michael.
No. They say different.
All right.
It's inside the zone.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it actually went off a stick or not.
Graffelman wins the draw, ends up back to Barnes. Barnes down in the corner, back to Graffelman. Volinek's slap shot gets blocked. Heiser with a shot that gets blocked by Nolan Eicherman. And now Trey Carlson with the puck. And a pass that gets blocked. Metcalf down behind the net. Volinek chips that puck back down, but Timmy Johnson's unable to control it. Volinek beats Smith to the puck and is able to push it back down, but just as quickly, Waterloo is able to get that puck down deep, and they almost got a breakaway. Omaha's now starting on a breakout. Omaha into the neutral zone. Volinek gains the Waterloo zone and then loses control of the puck. Now Winders has it. Gets pushed back up into the neutral zone. A battle in front of the Omaha bench. Frost wins that battle.
Got some tired guys out there.
There are definitely some tired guys. Nate Sinnott and Frost battle over in the corner. Comes back up to Clark at the point. Clark dumps it down into the corner. And now Kirchman with Volinek getting control of that puck. And Shaner ends up blocking Volinek's attempt to clear it down. Now Parr picks it up.
Nobody.
And there was nobody there. Brady Ridenour didn't see that pass coming. He was going off for a change. All the way back down into the Omaha zone. Bolduc almost had a chance at a breakaway there, but he missed the pass. And now icing is the call against Omaha.
I've never seen any fans so happy before to see an icing.
Neither have I.
Cheering and clapping, I tell you.
Waldo and Metcalf for the face-off. Waldo gets pushed out, and Bolduc ends up with the face-off. Chase ends up coming up with the puck for Omaha. And Omaha was able to get it into the Waterloo zone, but it was sloppy and wasn't much of a chance there to set anything up. Low percentage, poor angle shot by Chase gets pushed away by Rasty. And now Barnes is able to hold it in temporarily. He battles down there with Heiser. Loses the fight with Metcalf. Bolduc was ended up pushing the puck back up to the point. Parr took a shot, and Rasty lost his balance. He fell down, but he was able to lay on that puck and force a whistle. 4:22 left to play here in the third period. Your Lancers are down 2-1 to the Waterloo Warriors. Shots on goal favor the Warriors 28-27. Oh, great scoring opportunity there. Nate Sinnott with a shot. Nobody was there to pick up the rebound. Winders tries to bring one into the Omaha zone, but it gets broke up by Sinnott. Now Carl Graffelman takes a shot, and Well, I'll tell you what, Rasty kicked that one away with his skate at the last minute,
The net come off?
and I think the net came off.
Oh, no, the net came off.
Okay.
His net's off.
That too. Well, we still have an offensive zone face-off, but time's getting short. 3:58 left. Waterloo wins the draw. And icing is the call. As Waterloo with a quick clear. Back for the draw goes Graffelman against Winders. Waterloo maintains control, pushes back up to the point. Volonek holds it in initially, and then Waterloo's able to pick it back up into neutral ice. The puck was bouncing back and forth across the blue line. I don't think I'm going to not going to argue with Stripes' whistle there for offsides. It was close either way. Either way, though, the clock is becoming Omaha's enemy. Wilmers wins the draw. Volonek chips it down into the corner. Nate Sinnott, as the puck comes back up, pinches and controls it. And Omaha's back down into the Waterloo zone. Waterloo brings it out into neutral ice, pushes it down into Junior Lancer's zone. Brady Ridenour controls the puck, backhand pass to Will Volonek. Will Volonek pushes it back up, but it's controlled by Waterloo. Some errant passes here, Michael. That was a great opportunity. And
Icing on that one?
Icing on that one is going to go against Waterloo. 2:35 left to play here in the third period.
I would fully expect to see Eicherman coming here at any time.
Battle for the puck. After the face-off, Waterloo eventually gains control. And the puck gets pushed down into the Omaha zone, and icing is the call once again against Waterloo. Waterloo wins the draw. Puck back up to the point. Parr's able to hold it back in. Waldo then pushes it down deep. Winders stops it with a glove. And now Ben Barnes is getting pushed by Kirchman. But he's able to get it out of the Omaha zone and up into neutral ice. Pushes it up to Michael Chase. Michael Chase battles over in the corner. Puck back up to the point. Parr with a shot, and it gets deflected up over top of the net. And I can't tell if the net's off. The net's off. .150 left to play here in the third period. I got to think that
I'm actually surprised they haven't pulled him yet.
And there's a timeout.
Omaha?
Yeah, we'll get the call here.
Waterloo call it. Oh.
So Omaha gets to save their timeout. We'll see if
I didn't see that one coming.
Eicherman comes up to the bench. We'll see if he's going to stay on the ice or.
Well, last week they pulled him with, was it 2 minutes and 25 seconds left? And then tied it up with a right off the draw.
Right.
So they may do something similar. Again, whether you lose the game 2-1 or 3-1.
That's true.
They need a win. With the way the RPI works this season, overtime really doesn't help them unless they win in overtime.
Right.
They need a win. So if they can get it tied and go in overtime, great. But at this point, they got to try to get to that point. Yeah, outside of a first period that got away on them a little bit, they battled back. It's been a good second period. Got one back, and this third period's been pretty back and forth.
Yeah, it has been a lot more even. Eickerman's going back out onto the ice. I got to tell you, I'm not thinking that's a bad idea. Waterloo's got a much more powerful team than Quad Cities did.
Got to hit a net, though.
You do have to hit a net. Frost brings it up.
Offside.
And he's offsides. Kirchman beat Frost into the zone. Now there's 1:35 left to play, but the face-off's just outside of your zone. You got to win this face-off, Michael, and then you've got to get it down deep into the zone so that Eickerman can leave the ice.
Sure.
Omaha wins the draw. Barnes to Volanek. Back to Barnes, D to D. Kirchman pinches up and steals that pass. And this is going to be a strong forecheck by Waterloo. I mean, you know what's coming.
You can't be doing chip passes in center ice at this point.
You've got to have an established play. And 1 minute left to play. And things look pretty grim now for your junior Lancers. Waterloo's going to play keep away.
Nice block.
Frost with Frost with a shot, and it was blocked by Volanek, and he is paying for that one right now. Push up into the neutral zone. Carlson wasn't able to maintain control of it. 29 seconds left to play now. Volanek pushes the puck over to Barnes. Barnes to Waldo. Waldo can't get through, loses control. Now Eickerman's off the ice, and that didn't take long. Game over. Eickerman comes off the ice, and with a sloppy breakout by Omaha into the neutral zone, they lost control of the puck. And Heiser's able to ice it.
You probably should never pull your goalie unless you know you have control of the puck, and
Correct.
Especially, we may have had it in our own zone, but we need to get out of our zone before that happens.
Right.
Oh well, like I said, if you're going to lose 3-1, 2-1, an L's an L, and it really doesn't matter at this point. I don't think there's enough time for them to come back the way the game's been going to get 2 goals. So
it's not going to happen, not in 15.9 seconds.
We'll move along to tomorrow's game and try and get a split out of the weekend. Join us back here tomorrow morning for 8:30 JV action. And, that was a post.
That was a post. And as time expires, Waterloo wins on senior night. You beat your Omaha Junior Lancers by a final of 3-1. Shots on goal at this point, I think they're all tallied. The Warriors on top of that battle too, 31-28.
Yeah, great second and third period, but you got to play all three to win these games.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but before the game started, we talked about the need for Omaha to come out strong, and I made a comment about you can't let Waterloo get up by a couple goals, because then you're going to be playing on your heels the rest of the game, and you're really going to have a difficult time coming back from that. And sure enough, they weren't able to get the task done.
All right. Well, as we said, we'll be back here tomorrow morning. JV action starting at 8:30. Varsity to follow after that. You've been watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Good night, everybody.